Hey everybody, today I received my C4 Fabrication ladder with a side step. It's gonna go right in the back of my 4Runner. So I'm gonna walk you guys through the steps, what I'm gonna do, and the installation. They send me a template via email. I'm gonna go over what tools you need and things like that. But right now, I'm just gonna open it and see how this came, packaging and all that. I'll just take a quick look. So far, looks packaging okay. See it. Now all the parts. Okay. A bit of damage on the packaging. I see no scratches, no nothing, so I'm gonna stay okay with that. Crowbar, hardware. Okay. Alright, so one thing that I don't see is instructions. I know the email that they sent me, there was no instructions on how to install it. But I believe this is going to be straightforward. I've seen a couple videos where the installation is being done, so see how it goes. This is the hardware, so the side step and the side step. Alright, so I'll let you guys know how it goes. Alright, so I got everything spaced out. This is pretty much what it came. We got some upright brackets, some side braces, one for each side. We have the bottom plate. This is a spacer between the bottom plate. This is the top bracket. These ones are the steps. This right here are the rubbers. They're gonna go on the steps like that. That's that. This is the side step. Basically, it's gonna get hooked up in the side like that. There's an additional side step. This is on the hardware. Alright, this is the template. Tools we're gonna require for this job. Drill bit. I believe we're using a 5/16 drill bit. At least that's what I was reading on the instructions. So we're using a 5/16 drill bit. We use scissors to cut the template. Maybe you can use the scissors or utility knife to cut the sealing tape. We have some painter's tape. We're gonna need a 1/2-inch wrench for securing the bolt. We're gonna also use 3/16 and 5/16. 3/16 and 1/8 of Allen bits. So that's pretty much all we need. Okay, first step is to insert those rubbers into the steps. That's the grip. First intent was to try to slide it in. Did work. Kind of got stuck halfway, so I just kind of put it on top of it, and then I put pressure in it, and it came down easily. I'm just putting them here in the sun just to see how they're gonna react with the heat. They're gonna expand, and then I'm gonna move it to a little bit of shade to see how they're gonna react. We're moving to the next. Alright, so I'll put the template and the top bracket to the side because I need to focus on the side brackets. So basically what you need to do is, let's start with this one first. This is the kind of spacer that goes right here in the bottom. I just need to put those cage nuts in there. Just kind of have to slide one side of it in it, and then kind of press, and that goes in. It's hard to do with just one hand, but that's how they go in. All right, and then I'm just gonna focus on the side bracket. This side bracket It needs to go in that direction. You have to be paying attention that this part is facing in, and the bracket, the side bracket is going to go right on top. All right, so it's going to match right in there. And what you're going to do is use these bolts. I believe you have put some of the Loctite in there, and then they're going to go through it like that, and they're going to hook to the step. All right, just make sure the rubber of the step goes up. This is the bottom part. This is the top part. This is what this bracket is going to connect to. This is where the bottom part. This is what this bracket is going to connect with this bolts. All right, so just make sure this is going to go right in this direction like that. I'm going to put 2. I'm not going to put all 3 because we have 4. I'm not going to put the top because the top, it needs to go with the bracket. So I'm just going to do this one, this one, and this one. Remember, the rubber facing up. I have to cut that additional, that extra part or rubber. I need to cut it so it can fit in. Once I put it in, I'll show you guys how it looks. All right, so this is how it started to look. You see the steps, exactly what I just said. There's some of that Loctite in them. Just line them up on those locations. Then do this one. This one goes with the top bracket. What I'm going to do is going to put this one, this side bracket, together now. With this, like this. All right, like that. With the screws and put the light together. And this, like I said, we need to cut that out. So how I cut it is just a regular utility knife, went flush with this, and then just cut it. Easy enough to cut it. Alright, so that's the step that I'm following right now. Get back when I get more done. Okay, so what I have done is put them all together, the 3 steps, kind of secure them. Not very, very tight, but just some tight with the 3/8. I have secured it. I put this secure nut with that square in there to hold it in place, kind of secure it just by hand. It's not tight whatsoever, just by hand. Now I need to work on this part, put in the foam protection, and also I have to work on the top bracket. This right here, put in some protection. So basically what you need to do is you need to put this foam all across this area. That's what it's going to be sitting around on top of the spoiler. So this is you're going to put this foam all on top of the area. You're going to put this foam as well in here. Just make sure you cut it for the holes right in those spaces, and you're also going to put them in here. This edge is going to go against the door. So this is the inside, and that's the edge is going to go with the metal on the paint. So you have to put this going a little bit over, but also kind of going around the corner a little bit. So it can protect the edge of the door. So basically, all right. So this is the edge where it's going to go. And this is the edge that you need to protect. So this is where you're gonna put it. This is where the holes is gonna be drilled, and this is where the bracket goes around. So this is where that foam is going to be to protect this corner. Okay. All right. So I have finished applying the little sponge. Goes in there. Just kind of go around the corner to protect it. The little spaces in between. Here you have the double-sided also tape or like sponge as well. Apologize, it looks like crap. I butcher it, but I cover everything. All right, so and also right in that area you just have to cut it so you won't see it once you install it. But that's about it. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach this to the top, so we can actually put the bottom bracket. These are 2 things that are gonna go. You do have to remove the handle. Helps you bring the gate down, because this is gonna go in the inside part of the door. Then you're gonna mount the screws in with kind of this direction, and then you're gonna go with this bolt in the washer. They're gonna go here, and that's how you're gonna secure it. All right, that's the bottom part. The top part, you guys already have my butcher double-sided sponge tape in there. You have to put the last step that you have. Remember, the rubber is gonna go to the top. You have to put those. I have used my half-inch wrench to tie it. I haven't tied it to a lot yet, but I'm gonna do it before I kind of put it in the vehicle. Make sure these ones are also secured. I had done it with a little bit of help just to make sure they're tight enough. Haven't really tied it, everything yet, but I'm gonna do it right before I do the installation. So at the door you need to put the template. So here's the template. This is the thing that you need to remove, the handle that helps you pull down. You need to remove this. Kind of put it the template before I remove that, but it's okay. So you need to remove that so you can go inside, put the holes in there, put that bottom plate in here so you can actually secure the ladder this way. All right, so I'm gonna drill the holes, and then I'm gonna get everything ready so I can show you guys how it looks. All right, so as you can see, I drilled the holes. This is the thing that's gonna go inside, and you're gonna put it on the top so you can actually secure it with it. That's pretty much what you have to do, and then the other part goes to hit the bottom plate. Show you. Then this bottom plate is gonna go like that. Just clean out the holes, and you should be good to go like that. All right, and good to go. All right, so another step that you need to do is measure 3 inches from this edge of the spoiler. 3 inches all the way here. That's where your top bracket is gonna sit, right in these 3 inches. I'm gonna show you guys down. That's the bracket. That's how the bracket looks. So you have to remove this part. Remove this part, put the bracket for the interior part of it, and then secure it with the bolts. Don't tighten it too hard yet. Well, we need to mount the ladder and then hide it. That's how it's gonna look from one side. It's gonna look for the other side. So right now, we just need to go sit the ladder on top with the 3 inches measurement, and then we're gonna start securing it. So here again, that's the ladder. All right. Yeah, I have a mess in the back. So yeah, here's the ladder. We're gonna peel all the double-sided tape so we can sit it on top, and then we're gonna go from there. And I'm gonna show you guys basically the last step, and I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. So right now, it looks like this from the side. That I'm gonna show you guys on the top. I want to see you guys see when it closes. I'm also gonna show you guys when it opens up. Alright, so right now it closes. That's how it looks from the side. Alright, so this is what I ran into an issue. That something was going on with that bolt, that it was so hard that I was not able to tie them up. So from the other side, one thing that I noticed is it's not level from one side to the other. Don't pay too much mind to that. I don't know exactly what I need to do, what part I need to work with, but that's that right there. And then I'm going to show you guys on the top. As the top, this is where it secures with the plastic rubber. That's one. See how it kind of puts against this thing. This thing also goes again, so it's kind of all this way. One last thing that I have to do is try to use it. I've not used it yet, so I can go to my top. But that's kind of what it looks. I'm going to show you guys when I open it, so how it struggles. If I try to do it just like normal, it struggles. It won't bring it up. So I have to hold it and kind of push it up a little bit, and it will go. And you can hear it that it struggle a little bit. So, alright, that's it. Those are my comments. So, let me know what you guys think. Alright, have a good one.